in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Dukes will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Auburn Tigers offense will start this game off with the football. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make surface-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a crease. It's Coates. Oh, he's still got more! And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. There's a rich tradition of running the football at Auburn, from James Brooks, Joe Cribbs, Bo Jackson, Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown. They love to find a tough running back to feed the rock.
Such great history, such great lineage of ground and pound and great athletes. And it's just a physical mindset of Auburn. And they're always that team that wants to run the football.
Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed behind the line. It's Coates. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And a really nice about the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. They're just marching it and already threatening in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quick strike complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs. Coming into this one,
makes the grab, he's got a first down. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
I love the aggressive nature and the play calling there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on 4th down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it. They score a touchdown.
And he's going to try to return this one. Cross the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work. So the James Madison Dukes offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Back to pass, it's Owen. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got it. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Dukes are on the move. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. He might want another play. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these 3rd downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. A beautiful pass.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw, it's Owen. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
What a great play by one of their biggest playmakers in the D-line. I can say this personally. I got my first start in college at Jordan-Hare Stadium. It was brutal. I think about it, and I get PTSD to this day. When you get those types of athletes in a three-point stance rushing the quarterback with that crowd noise, and your offensive tackles can't hear the snap count, it's not a lot of fun.
And the Dukes will go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dukes!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Oh, better look out! Hard run, and runs through another guy. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll line up for a second down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Using the quick game. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. On the run, it's Coates. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. They'll try to get it in with the run. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on. Hand off from the shotgun. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. And now after getting time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Finds the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Makes the catch.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
The Dukes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Owen. He's got an open man. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And the Dukes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback sneak wedging himself into the line. The Dukes will hustle to the line. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison. The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
Return goes out of bounds.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got it. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. The momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Owen. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Breaks into the up. Got some room in under the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Dukes.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
So here comes the Auburn offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Out of bounds.
They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right.
How nice is it for the quarterback knowing he's got a tight end that can get down the field vertically on the corner route? You know if you just put it anywhere near this guy with his long arms, he's going to pluck the football. He did it right there.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Flips it out to the back. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Creates a little space.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Dukes can really attack on this 2nd and short. With jet sweep pass. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Dukes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Oh, they're after him. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around, he's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering it? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw again. Bringing the heat. Got his man on the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Defense wants to bring the heat. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going deep. Snags it at the 30 and still running. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Auburn. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Toss to the left. Slithers into space. There he goes. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. And the Dukes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back. It's Owen. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Dukes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Past the 30. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Zings it complete to the right. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Dukes headed quickly to the line. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, James Madison.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half.
21.
On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get it in. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
They're trailing by just 4 to Georgia. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Second down, they'll go to the air. Wide open downfield. Lots of running room. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
The offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. That penalty moves the ball into the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Coates. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Touchdown, Auburn! Fired in from the red zone for the score. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that play. If this... kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Fires to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Dukes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll give it to him again. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Dukes will snap it on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the right. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Owen. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Punts it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Dukes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Dukes!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out, but to be able to break on the football when it's thrown on those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
Second down, he'll throw it. He makes the grab. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense set for a first down play. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Got his man downfield. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On first down, here comes this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun. Pulls it in. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense got it. They're on the run.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the... after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And now on second down for this offense. They'll run play action. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Owen. Pressure coming. He's got his man, makes the grab. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Off play action on first down. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, James Madison. He got a step and just dusted the field. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Picks up the first down. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Coates. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the grab.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. And I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up.
It's a fumble!
And what a great play by the defense. With their backs against the wall, they create the fumble and then jump on it in their own end zone for the touchback.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Still running at the 40. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st down and 10. Back to throw. It's Owen. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Dennis. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying play action. Got it behind the line. It's Dennis. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Here's a heat. He's got his man. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The Dukes started this drive backed up in their own end and sneaks it in. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kramer. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. D's showing blitz. They might be bluffing. He's going for the big play. He's got it inside the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Florida is down right now inside the swamp, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Gainesville today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Georgia. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to the ground game on the left. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Dukes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to ride this running back. Breaks into the open. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Owen. Rushes on him. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit.
Going for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Dukes. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Looking for room, it's Kramer. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's run.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
They want that clock to run. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away.
There he goes. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Let's go. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on to the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete on the comeback. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Brings up 2nd down.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's unit up for 1st down.
Leaves it with the running back. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's got it on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got his man.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He wants it all. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Auburn, 42.
He'll bring it out. It's Roach. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got the first down and more. Sprinting away at the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Auburn, 42.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played